Welcome to the AI Resilient Woman, a 12-month journey to AI Fluency for non-technical women. In today's video, I will be demonstrating the AI Empowerment Challenge for this week. Let's get started. Before we dive in, using our tool of the month, which is Claude by Anthropic, I did want to take a look at our prompt for the AI Empowerment Challenge. And it is: you are a trusted, supportive mentor who helps women feel calm and clear when facing decisions. Speak in clear, simple language, no jargon or pressure. List possible options or approaches I could consider for the situation below, with gentle pros and cons for each. Help me see trade offs without pushing me toward a single right answer. Frame your guidance in a reassuring, practical way and keep your tone conversational and supportive, like a thoughtful chat over coffee. And we're going to enter our situation, and I'll show you the situation we will be using for this demonstration. And the last sentence is: ask any questions that may help provide better options. Just as a friendly reminder, you can download your free guide. The link will be in the description box. Now, let's dive into this demonstration using Claude. I am in my free Claude by Anthropic account. If you don't already have a free account, I do have a link in the guide in the AI Resilient Woman, a 12-month journey to AI fluency for non-technical women. I have a link in that guide but also you can go to Claude AI. I wanted to show you, here is the prompt that we just reviewed. Here is enter the situation, and this is the situation I will be entering below. I work in HR and want to become more proficient with AI tools because I can see how they could support my work. Things like writing policies, summarizing employee feedback, drafting communications, or analyzing survey results. At the same time, I'm not sure where to start. There are many AI tools and courses available, and some of them feel very technical. I want to build practical skills that will actually help me in my HR role, but I don't want to feel overwhelmed or spend time learning tools that won't be useful in my day to day work. That is a very good situation. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste our prompt into Claude, and then I'm going to go back, and where it says enter situation, I am going to enter my situation. Now remember that at the end, the last sentence says, ask any questions that may help provide better options. So Claude may come back with some questions, hopefully, so that I can get a more claritative answer about this situation. Okay. So I entered in the information, and let's see what our response is. What a smart instinct! Recognizing AI's potential in your work before it's handed to you is such a great place to be. Before I lay out some paths forward, let me ask a couple of things, like we asked it to do, so I can tailor this just for you. Take your time with these. There are no wrong answers, and your responses will help me point you toward options that actually fit your life. Okay? Now, it asks, how would you describe your current comfort level with technology? That's a very good question. And here it gives you from 1 to 4, from pretty comfortable, I pick up things quickly, to total beginner, and in between it is Moderate, I manage fine, but don't love learning new tools. And three, a bit nervous. Tech can be overwhelming. And one thing that I will say is when doing these, it is best to answer at your current situation, not what you want to be in the future, what where you are right now, because that is how the plan can be tailored specifically for you. Okay, so I'm going to say I manage fine, but don't love learning new tools. Okay. And you have an option to skip. I would suggest not to skip again so that you can get a personalized answer. So I'm going to say moderate. What's your biggest motivation for learning AI right now? One, save time on repetitive tasks. Two, stay competitive, future proof for my career. Three, my organization is already pushing AI adoption. Or four, pure curiosity, I want to explore. So I want to stay competitive, future proof my career. Now, if your organization is already pushing AI adoption, if there seems like there are two answers that can are relevant to your situation, pick the one that is best specifically for you. And mine would be I want to stay competitive, future proof my career. Okay. Next question. How much time could you realistically dedicate to learning? One, a few minutes here and there because you're very busy. Two, 30 to 60 minutes a week. Three, a few hours a week. Four, I could do a structured course if needed. And so when thinking about this question, think about if you work full time, what other activities, if you have children or other responsibilities that are after work, how much time truly could you not only dedicate, but could you be committed to? Because you can have really more time than you think, but how much time really do you want to be committed? And also, it said realistically dedicate to learning. So I'm going to say a few hours a week because I'm thinking about sure, I may work a full time job, but I have times in the evenings. And if I don't have times in the evenings, I can put in a few hours on the weekend, on Saturday and Sunday. Okay. This is really helpful. Thank you. A few hours a week is actually plenty to build real, useful skills, and your motivation is spot on. Future proofing in HR right now is genuinely smart timing. Here are a few paths you could take with honest trade offs for each. Option one, just start using an AI tool, learn by doing. Pick one tool, Claude, ChatGPT, or Microsoft pilot if your company uses it and simply start using it for real HR tasks. Draft a policy, summarize some feedback, write a job posting. No course, no structure, just explore. This helps with immediately practical and relevant to your work, zero cost to start, zero time commitment to set up. It helps you build your confidence fast because you see real results. So those are the pros. The cons are it can feel a bit aimless without some guidance. And also, you might not discover features that could really help you. Okay, so that is for option one if you just start using an AI tool and you are learning by doing. Option two, take a short HR focused AI course. There are beginner friendly courses specifically designed for non technical professionals, some even HR specific. LinkedIn Learning, Coursera, and SHRM may have options that run 2 to 5 hours total. That's structured and confidence building. They offer some certifications and they are HR specific ones that teach examples you actually recognize. Okay, the cons are some can feel a little generic or slow paced, and also they can take a few weeks, but it feels useful in your daily work. Right. So for three, follow a few trusted voices online, like me. Find 2 to 3 HR professionals or AI educators on LinkedIn or YouTube who share practical, jargon-free AI tips. Spend 20 to 30 minutes a week just reading or watching what they share. This is very low pressure. It keeps you current on trends without heavy commitment and often includes real examples from people in similar roles. The cons are it's passive and quality varies a lot. It takes time to find the right voices. Okay. Option 4, build a personal AI practice around your actual work. Set aside 30 minutes once or twice a week and pick one real task from your week. Then try doing it with AI. Keep a simple note of what worked and what didn't. Treat it like a low stakes experiment. The pros are everything you need is immediately relevant for your job. It builds a habit gradually without overwhelm, and you become your own best teacher. The cons are it requires a little self-discipline to protect that time, and it's slower skill building than a structured course. Okay. My honest take. This is Claude, the deep thinker, okay? Just between us, because remember, we're having a chat over coffee or tea if you're not a coffee drinker. Most people in your situation find that combining options 1 and 4 works really well. Start using a tool this week on something small and low stakes and build the habit of experimenting regularly. You can layer in a short course later once you know what questions you actually have. You don't need to become a tech expert. You just need to become the person in the room who uses these tools confidently. That is what I always say. And that's very within reach. Would you like to keep figuring out what specific tools make most sense for HR work or how to get started with your first task? Wow, very good response. So, and I had an AI workshop on Wednesday. Claude is considered the deep thinker. This was very, very good, very thought out, and very outlined and personalized to what we wanted. And that is the AI Empowerment Challenge for month 3, week 2 of the AI Resilient Woman, a 12-month journey to AI fluency for non-technical women. Just as a friendly reminder, you can download your free guide. The link will be in the description box. Have a great day.